It was a cold February night. Snowy roads, hat, scarf, and gloves were a must. I'd finished a long day at work and continued my evening of meetings for community service with my sorority sisters. I caught my second wind and freshened up to walk into this meeting with focus, intent, and purpose so I could be home by 10 o'clock. Oh, and by the way, did I mention it was my 31st birthday? Now, my birthday had become less of a big deal the older I'd gotten, and more of a day of gratitude and reflection. And let's be honest, my friends and family from the South had no desire to come anywhere near Chicago in February. 90% of the time, my birthday is the day of, the day before, or the day after the Super Bowl. So I've always enjoyed the residual fun of other people's Super Bowl parties and the halftime show in some years. Shout out to Beyonce 2016 and Prince 2007. I was laying out paperwork and handing out the agenda so I could be home by 10 o'clock. As I laid out a ton of paperwork on the table and reviewed those directions on how we were going to be effective and efficient, I had my game face on with focus, intent, and purpose. I was feeling good. And then I noticed some of the ladies looking a bit distracted and mischievous. So I'm nosy, trying to figure out exactly what is going on. Lo and behold, someone was walking in my periphery with a birthday cake. Oh, wow. Are they doing what I think they're doing? It was my birthday. I was totally caught off guard and a bit annoyed because a birthday cake was not on the agenda. And let's be clear, everything runs by the agenda. But as a Southern belle, I smiled, listened to everyone inhale a breath so big to perform this birthday song, somewhere between Stevie Wonder and 50 Cent. By this time, the cake was sitting right in front of me, smile still in place, and the mock choir ready to go. In my mind, I was calculating the time it will take to cut the cake, eat the cake, and clean up, all of which was not on the agenda. Until this point, I spent most of my adult birthdays at TGI Fridays with a free brownie, several appetizers, and a few cocktails. Was there a candle? Who knows? Did they sing? Quite possibly. But this right here, this whole experience was just feeling so weird and foreign to me. Here they go. Happy birthday. And then in the spirit of moving my agenda along, I blew out those candles. Right then and there, yes, I did. All of a sudden, I noticed some looks, and now the choir started sounding like Stevie Not Wonder and 40 Nonsense. What happened? What changed? Why all of these looks? So the ladies mustered their way to the end of the song, and I was just so curious, why was everyone staring at me in such disbelief? We were at the end of the song and the energy was just awkward. Then finally, one of the older ladies just came out and said it. Have you never had a birthday cake? You blew out the candles before we finished the song. What was that all about? I simply replied, I didn't know I was supposed to wait until the end to blow out the candles. Now you may ask, how was that possible? How did you not know? To explain that, we have to go back 5 years to my 5-year-old birthday party at McDonald's. My last memories of a formal birthday party. I had a beautiful ABC dress on, and all my classmates were in attendance. That was the only major birthday party I'd had, and I'm pretty sure my mother cued me on when to blow out those candles and to be camera ready at the same time. To understand why there was a 26-year gap between these two parties requires you to know a little bit more about me. As a kid, I was an old soul. I had no interest in playing outside or with other children or with dolls. I had things to do, places to go, and people to see. I was on a mission with focus, intent, and purpose. While others were playing Candyland, hopscotch, and Miss Mary Matt, I was at tap, jazz, ballet, gymnastics, and piano, all by my choosing. I was so bored at school, they moved me up a reading grade level. I was indeed an old soul. I knew what people thought about me. A little Black girl from a small Southern town with limited opportunities and even lower aspirations. I was interested in pursuing my dreams and proving everyone wrong rather than blowing out candles and making wishes. Now, do I feel bad about blowing those candles before I even made a wish? Not really. Do I wonder about the wish I lost out on? Possibly. I think it's okay to be different. I eat dessert first. I wear flip-flops until there is snow on the ground. I drive barefoot. But that lost wish, what would I wish for? A promotion, a new purse, maybe even a husband. But here are 3 reasons why I do not dwell on that lost wish. First, time has passed, and time waits for no one. I was supposed to blow out those candles precisely when I did. It's been a conversation piece and a source of laughter amongst my friends ever since. And laughter is good for the soul. And lastly, my future is waiting with all new wishes. Why do I need to wait for my next birthday to make a wish? Every day I wake up is a new wish. And I certainly don't need a candle to make it come true.